Hello, and welcome to Grug Gaming, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Cities Skylines. We are continuing to grow Grugville, which started as a simple main street in the Briarwood district and has ballooned into this massive town. With the growth in our town, we've had some challenges. The two big challenges are garbage and traffic. Garbage, we have a solution that costs money. We're going to spend some money today on that. Traffic, we don't have a great solution for. We've tried. Our biggest issue is this little neighborhood down here has a ton of traffic coming in and out. We tried adding an additional lane here, but that lane is just backed up. There's just everybody wants to use Brown Boulevard. It is just one of the main streets in our town. It is, in fact, it is, other than Main Street, it is the main street. So we have that going on. But before we get in depth in this, I think that our fix for this is for us to put in some mass transit. And we also need to plan out what we're doing over here with the new development plan for the high density areas, the new commercial center for town. So with that in mind, come with me. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you've been around, thanks for watching. And look, everyone loves a parking lot. Everyone loves a parking lot. Parking lots are wonderful. All right, so with that in mind, we're talking about developing this right here. So I think that what we should do is I want to avoid problems like that we have had here, where we have crazy traffic jams and all that. And I think what we're going to do is, first of all, this main street, if we know it's going to have a lot of, it's going to be a medium road. Do we want this to be a medium road, or do we want to treat this as even bigger road? Because it's going to be coming off of our 6-lane highway right here, which I don't think these tractors should be driving on this road. But it's going to come off of this and be a major road. I think we might want to treat the roads here as one level higher than we normally would to try and cut down on some of the problems we're seeing, as we know we're going to have high density traffic. If that's the case, why don't we set up a road that has trees in the median? Can we do bike lanes? There we go. So we can keep bicycle lanes on this road. So we can do a 6-lane road with trees and bicycle lanes. This is expensive stuff. Tram tracks? I don't know that I want to do trams. I'll probably do buses. Monorails? Monorail tracks? Oh, this is too much. Too much. So we're going to have a main road, and we're going to do one that has bicycle tracks. We might change it later with something. 6-lane road with bicycle lanes. So the main road here is going to be massive. So that's plan number 1. Have a massive road. Plan number 2. I think that we should have some roads that bisect this. And these roads should be one size smaller. And again, we'll do bicycle lanes. But do we... So we have this big, long main road that we're going to put here. It's got bicycle lanes on it. People are going to love this giant road through here. But then we need to have roads that come off this. And again, we should follow road hierarchy. So let's not ever put something there that shouldn't be. So a 4-lane road with bicycle lanes. So you come up onto this road, and then I think that we have one road that goes this way. And I don't ever want to have I don't want to do 4-lane junctions, because I think that's going to lead to problems. So we're going to have a bunch of little cul-de-sac-y type roads. This might cause a problem. This might be a bad idea, but we'll see. So if we spread out our roads like this, and again, I don't want to mess up the... I don't want to get too close to the river edge. I don't want to mess that up. And we're just building these out as far as they will comfortably go. So 4. Okay. So now we go down to our smaller size road, our smallest size road, our local road. And off of these, again, bicycle lanes. So off of each of these roads at the end, I mean, if they do this, right? Does that feel okay? I'm doing a lot of feelings today, apparently. I don't know. Like, if I do this, is that a traffic jam waiting to happen? That's what I'm not sure about. I mean, I think I should just grid off of these like normal, maybe. Like, again, I'm just thinking of this. If I grid off of this, you know, if I go down 200, well, 400, and then I go down 400, and then 640, like, I could do my grids like that, right? Like, we'll end up with a bunch of little weird cul-de-sacs is what's going to happen. And I just don't know if this is going to be acceptable or a problem. Well, no, we won't, because we'll cut in through here. Like... And then I'll just join this right here. Like, that's fine. Okay. Okay. I see how this can work. And then I can bring this over here somewhere. We're going to put a roundabout down here. A 6-lane roundabout of doom is, I think, what's going to happen there. So here, this one will get kind of busy. Going to get a little busy over here, but that'll be okay. And we can always leave a space we can do something with later. Oh, messed that one up. Where's my bicycle lanes? It shouldn't be that hard to find. It should know what I'm looking for. I went down there. Again, that same grid pattern. Okay, so we just need a little bit more, like this little section here should have something in it. So one more road off of here, maybe like right here. And then that way this can come up. There we go. We got some little spots. We can put trees or we can put something in. We can figure that out later. This doesn't have to be a perfectly, like, full of stuff thing. Like, we could put another park right here even if we wanted to. What we do have to put in is we have to put in our roundabout. So that this doesn't become a disaster. I think it's going to, but we're going to try this out. So I'm just going to go full 6-lane roundabout here. Oh, you can't. Oh, wait. Aha! 6-lane roundabout. Here we go. Here we go. All right, how big do we have to make our guides for a 6-lane roundabout? I'm assuming that it probably won't fit the same normal size. But if I go to 300... and then I go to 150, well, 140 on each side. What's this look like visually? It looks a little wonky, but it might work. I might be okay with this level of wonk. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So what I'm hoping is that we can upgrade this like that. And then I'm hoping of course, it's off by just a tiny bit. And it's because this road is not perfect. It's because this road is not in line. So I think I'd rather have it in line with here. There we go. That's what we needed. Right? Ah, it's that these two are not lined up, I guess. Ah! $180. There we go. Let's see how that looks. Oh, just barely. This needs to move. See, that's why I'm glad we gridded this out first so we can find out where the problems are going to be. So now, go down. All right, so that's going to be our roundabout. Right there. Beautiful. So beautiful. No! You've got to be joking. Have you ever been upset in life? I'm upset in life right now. Thank goodness we're rich right now. Thank goodness we've done well enough to be rich. So I guess that means the adjustment we'll have to make here is we'll move the roundabout up and we'll curve these into the bottom. That's just the only option we're going to have, because I'm not messing around with that anymore. Hold on. Why have I done the math wrong? What's going on? I'm so upset about this. I can't figure out what I'm doing. Hold on. 200. It just doesn't like 380. That's all. 380 is 140 on a side. That's how math works. Not that I do math very well, but... Alright, there we go. We're to final decision. This is it. Okay, here is our massive roundabout for the city. So that means this needs to get knocked back a little, and this needs to get knocked back a little. And I think what we can probably do is I can probably come off of this just a little. And then I think I can curve tool. Oh, that's really ugly. The other side is going to be a disaster. Like, just know that the other side is going to be a really bad disaster. Where's the line? Can I not get a road line off of this? There it is. Alright, that's a little bit better there. This one is going to be awful, connecting to the bridge, I think. This is going to be the worst. This might have to be just a deal with it type of thing. Yeah, I don't think that's getting any better. I think that just is the way it is. Oh well, it is what it is. We've made our decisions and now we have to live with them. Like a lot of cities, things get done in the past that just turn out to not be the best for the future. Okay, so that lines us up there. We got bike paths everywhere. We got this grid kind of set up. I'm not going to put anything here. You can't ride your bike from this side of the city to this side of the city, which is not cool. How much does a metro line cost? Do we want to set up a subway? Do we want to put the investment in a metro subway? So that costs 15 grand. If I were to put... Again, I don't want anything over here. If I were to put a metro here, near the park... Well, I'll put it on the other side of the park. If I were to put the metro... Well, everybody walks here. If I put a metro station here... like that. And then if we put a metro station in the center of this area here... like that. How does this work? Tracks. Nope. Yeah, metro tracks. Connect metro stations to each other in metro tracks. One-way tracks. One-way tracks. Okay. if I just had a loop that went like this, but there should probably be 2 stations, right? Like there should be in Old Town, there should be one down here, and there should be one up here somewhere. Probably next to the a corner. Probably here. Okay. Now this might bankrupt us. I don't know. So you've got 3 stations that go like that. And I'm going to have it just go in a loop around. So, what's the difference? One way. I mean, I think I just want one way, right? I can't see the metro station. Now I can. So if I go here to here. Okay. And then this goes here. Oh, it's going to have to curvify, isn't it? I want to get from here. And I want to go this way. That bend is wild. I can't see the tracks. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's a little less wild. Woo! This is some money, I tell you. And then I want to go over to here. And my goal is to get to there. But again, that's a wild curve, so... Same rules that we do for roads, nothing different there. That's still a bit of a curve. But I guess it's handleable? Alright, so that comes into here. And then, look how expenses have been. Wild, I tell you. Outside the city. Too steep. Cannot build on water. Well, if I can't build on water, how do I build the other one? How did I get the other one over here if that's the case? Like... Does this need to bend more? That's getting expensive. We still got to bring water over here. Alright, so if I can get into here... All right. Got it. We built that. Now, water. Water has to get over here. Let's just do it off of here. That's so much less expensive than running those tracks. We're probably going to need more water production, would be my guess. And then after this, I think it's bus lines to take care of the rest of the traffic. I may have gone a little wild with the metro decision. So what's going on here? What are we building downtown where we just put in all of this grid? Well, we need residential. So what I want to do is I want to put in kind of a mixture. Well, no, if I do that, it'll be crazy. All right, so we need a little commercial. So this feels like the very center of this area. So and then you can have a all right. And then we need a lot of residential. So if this is going to be businesses and such, we'll put in some office space here too. So how about like that and like that? And then let's put in some high density residential behind this. So some small stuff here, but some big stuff here. That'll just be the start. Now, we will need to bring power over here. Is the only thing. How can I get power over here easily? Well, I think I can just run this way. Like, this makes sense to have our utilities come this way. And then just for now, as this builds out, we can get rid of this line of utilities. So we'll see what happens from an electricity standpoint. We'll let the time go here. Let's see what gets built up and what we have to do with electricity. And let's see what happens to our RCI. Stuff is coming in. People are populating. We do need to get the electricity here. So we will right to there. There we go. That should complete that. Let's see how much dent that has on our RCI as we need. I'm just ignoring this. This doesn't exist. This is not a problem. But I'm hoping that people will use the metro to go from here to there when needed. We'll see. I may have spent a lot of money for nothing on that. It's hard to say for sure. But this did not have nearly the impact I thought it would on our demand. So we got to go even more. We got to go even more wild on this. I thought that would have had a much bigger impact. Let's just go to here. See what happens. I'm going to build offices on this side. Okay, what does that do to our RCI? Anything? Not much. How's electricity look? Oh, noes. Oh, good. Okay, we can build the solar updraft tower. It is expensive. But it produces the equivalent of like 4 regular power plants, and it produces no ground pollution. So we can just put this in wherever we want, willy-nilly. Right on the edge here. We can always move it later. So that's going to give us quite a bit of power. In fact, bam. Now, how's the water look now that we've just put all these new residents in? Looks fine. What we don't have, though, is good garbage services. Our landfills are filling, and we need more garbage services. We're going to need to build incineration plants. Now, I could build them all over here, but I think we should probably start building some services on this side of the roadway, or else we will have problems. So what I think we'll do is I'm going to put in a little bit of roadway here. I'm going to put in an access road right off of this giant roundabout. I'm going to do this. It's going to come down here, and it's going to come in like this. And the whole point of this access road is going to be for us to add some additional services for this side of town. So we're not going to build any landfills, because those could be a pain to get rid of. But I am going to build an incineration plant. And I'll probably build a recycling center over here. So if we put in an incineration plant, I mean, this is expensive. And I put in a recycling center. And then we're going to need some power, probably. And then we're going to be out of money. And we're going to have to see what happens with our money now. If people move in, we're okay. But now we can get a ton of more trucks out. Hopefully they can service this area. Whoops. Hold on, we got a problem here. Why can't I? Oh, there we go. Oh, no! Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. I got it. We're fine. We're fine. It didn't mess anything up. We're okay. I wanted to delete this. I don't know why that happened. Also, I didn't connect this up here, which I need to. So what we're going to do is I'm going to upgrade this. Do we have enough money? We don't have enough money to do this yet. We're going to wait. What we will do, though, is get water service down here. And then we're going to back off, because we are maybe overstretching the budget of what we can actually handle. Let's see where the budget winds up here before we go any more crazy. Again, we are not fulfilling. People want to move in like crazy. They want way more. They want even more. So commercial down this way. Here, have a ton of commercial, and then residential behind it. I don't want to build on the riverside again. That's kind of want to avoid that, I think. I want to keep that trend up. But you can see, like, little town here and off in the distance, this is starting to grow as a big town for us, so that's cool looking. Garbage trucks seem to be moving out. I'm going to put more incineration plants over here as well. Because our hope is that we will start to empty out these. I want to empty this. And over time, that'll send dump trucks to the incineration plant for them to burn the garbage. And if we can, we'll replace our garbage dumps with incineration plants over time. That would be the dream. The real dream is that this doesn't go too wild here and wacky. Zoning-wise, I want to keep Again, offices here, commercial that way. Man, everyone loves octopi around here. Look, everyone is down. Whatever brand is this octopus brand, they got it going on. They know how to market. No question whatsoever they do. Look at that. Okay, so the budget's okay. We can get this road fixed over here real quick. So, because I don't want all the traffic coming just from down here. Although this is running pretty smooth. This is running pretty smooth, actually. Man, people really want to live here. Let's see if we can't just squash this residential need right now. Like, please? Oh, that's why, because this power cable is here. It's messing up the zoning. Okay. Just trying to figure out why that zoning looked so wrong. It's because of that stupid power cable. And then over here, throwing that out. There we go. All right, so what can we do here? What can we do? We need to, now that we have a bunch of money again, this needs upgraded. Highway, 3-lane, upgrade. Because we are about to increase demand over here dramatically. If I do say so myself. Okay, so this road, this is going to be a real weird angle for us to meet. What I'm thinking is maybe we have to do something like this. Now, back a bit, back a bit. Something like that. Oh, it's almost there. It's almost there. It's so close to what I want. It's off by just a fraction. I think what I'm going to have to do is go this way and then come around this way. And then come even more. There we go. Now we're getting it. Now we're there almost. And then I want to come straight in from there. I think I'm okay with that. It doesn't look perfect, but it'll slow the traffic down a little bit coming in. Oh, we've almost met all the requirements of what people want. We're so close. This needs to grow a little bit more. For a commercial. Commercial. And then we need a little bit more of the old high-density residential here. And a little more office. And in fact, that should meet our industrial needs for quite a while, I think. I don't know if I want to put that there. Not sure. Mess this up a bit. Fix that real quick. I'm just not sure I want to put something out of line, like where this bend happens. I'm just not sure I want to do that yet. And then we'll have to fix those power lines, maybe? Yeah, we're so close. If we just like that, we're good. All right. We have our new big old district. What do we want to call this? What is this going to be called? So there's the residential section of this, which is this side of town. That's the Laurel District. Then there's the business section of town. That's the Mill District. And then there's the other residential section of town, which is all of this. And that's Hillside Square. Huh. This is a little concerning. Is there a something here that shouldn't be? Is this a pedestrian crosswalk problem? Oh no, there are stoplights. That's the problem. That's what's happening. Somehow that roundabout ended up with stoplights on it. This one too? No, that one's still working the way it should be. Somewhere in messing with that, it just wound up with stoplights that shouldn't have been there. So now people should be able to pick up and figure out how to move, how to drive their trucks into each other. People are moving in over here. Man, we might have to buy south. We still never used any of this area at all. At all. So I don't know what we're going to do up there. This is kind of cool. I can't wait to see these buildings level up. Speaking of buildings, what's going on here? We have school coverage is good over here. It's not over here. We have no high school coverage over here. The university can't cover over here. I don't know how. I mean, it's fine. Oh, there's just not enough people that are university students. And we don't have any public libraries. So let's look at this. So we need an elementary school over here in our new neighborhood area. So let's put that. Let's keep the schools together. If we centrally locate them here, or do we put them on this side? I think we put them on this side, right? Like, I think we might need two of them, actually, for this to work right. I don't want to put it on the main street, that's all. I'll put it on one of these side streets, though. I'm happy to do that. So I'm happy to do this. And put an elementary school in. And I'm happy to put in a high school. Let's put the high school over here. So they have a high school. We're not going to worry about a university over here for right now, as that's a huge building. Healthcare. What do we got? Well, death care. We need a cemetery that services this part of the city. You can see that it's not very good out here. We could probably sneak a cemetery onto the area over here without causing too much trouble. I think if somebody came in and said, we want to service this area for death care, but we need to do it without putting something in the middle of this area, they would probably say that over here is where they would want to build. And so we're going to put in, again, we're going to follow road hierarchy. So we will come off of a 6-lane to a 4-lane. And again, this is just really going to be services for this area. So off of here, we're going to build a cemetery. I think we also can build some other, like, services out here that we might need. But we need fire service over here. We need more money. I think at this point, a fire station would cover this well. And I think maybe we put a small services road off of this ledge right here. Well, let's not break road hierarchy. Let's not do that. If we're going to build, let's build it properly. This is too close for the intersection. I could put it off of here. So we're going to do a little offshoot this way. Yeah, that's a 6-lane. And then off of this, we can have a service road. I did that too short, I think, for the grid. It's getting all messed up here. There we go. Woo! It almost didn't want to grid out the way I wanted. And we'll need a new fire station over here. And what we're going to do is I think we're going to build the big honkin' fireplace here. And I think we'll build, you know, we're going to start having more crime. I actually don't have that much crime, but I would expect crime to go up over here. We can speed this up. We need some money. Schooling is better. That'll improve. Elementary school is the one that's always the worst, it appears. What we'll need here, though, I think... Trade school? Oh, that's right. We could do a campus. That might be something to think about. Yeah, so elementary school is the problem. But anyways, what else do we have here? This is getting a little shaky. This is getting a little wild. Why is this... Okay. I think we need to enact the same rules for these that we do for our other streets. I heard a sound. I don't know what it was. It's one of the city sounds, and it sounded like what it sounded like when the game crashed previously. And I almost lost my mind. Over here. There we go. Oh, this has no power. Well, that's no good. And probably no water service either. Over here, too, probably no water service when we go to build over here. That would have been awful. Power service. How can I get you power easily? I can't. You're just in a bad spot. Well, for now, that'll work. Okay, our little service area up here, I'm going to put in a better fire station. I'm going to put in the whole fire station. We're doing it. Look at that. Look at that. Does that spread to... Oh, even people way out here in Old Town got an effect from that. That's pretty crazy that it spread that far. How's crime look? See, we're starting to see some crime. So next up is going to be a police headquarters. That's 60,000. So we need to wait on that to come in. How's this looking? It's coming along. We haven't really looked at any unique buildings. We can build the stock exchange. We can build a countdown clock, a plaza of transference, the creator's library, the winter market, a football stadium, a city arch, mall of moderation. Huh. Lungs of the city. An opera house. Man, you can build all kinds of stuff. An expo center? Crazy. Is there anything bad happening? Are we seeing any... Oh, congratulations! Crest Hills reached level 5. We can build the trampoline park. Well, heck. We're building a trampoline park. That's the last thing we can build. That's going in right over here. Crest Hill Park is looking wonderful. Crest Hill Park probably needs a lot more trees. Like, what are we at? 51 minutes? Let's do this. Let's do this. I don't want content creator trees. I don't care about that. I just need trees. Could there be a fence around this park? Is that the problem? Like, is that what we're missing? Is that the secret sauce? Is that we're missing a fence? It will destroy people's homes. Everything is so tight. I don't want to build more fencing. I don't think there's any reason to build this fencing. I don't think it does anything for me aesthetically. I think what I just want to do is put in trees. Along here. The city doesn't believe in fences, it believes in love. That's too big a tree. I don't want to go that big. I think those trees look crazy, just too big. But these are an okay size. We should do something back here with this space, but I don't know what I want to do there. That's looking more like a... I mean, we'll just park it up. I know I'm being real quiet, but this tree placement takes a lot of concentration. You may not think it, but it does. It takes a lot. I mean, we spent a lot of money to make this green space over here. We better actually make it green. You know what I mean? There we go. That's looking better. We're not going to get too insane when it comes to, like, we're not going to go in and put in a bunch of props. I've seen people that do stuff where they'll put in, like, you know, they'll go through and meticulously put, like, a bunch of little... They'll put a bunch of little, like, props in on the plazas and stuff like that. That's just more than I'm able to do. But that looks better. That looks more park-like. That looks good. I like that. That looks acceptable for the park. Cool. So Crest Hill's a level 5. It's making us money, I'm pretty sure. Income, expenses, yeah. And we're not going to charge more money. I don't think we should charge more than $20 for it. It doesn't seem fair to charge more. What does seem fair is for us to build... Look at all the crime. Look, we're going to fix this crime. Hey, people doing crime. I got a news for you. That news is the police headquarters. It's coming in. It says, no, you may not perform more crime here. We'll let them send out. Look at the cops going. Look at them go. Go get them, coppers. Beautiful. That should cut down the crime. Look at the crime over here even. Yeah, look at the cops going. Oh, yeah. Take that, crime. So people are upset here about noise pollution. What's causing the noise pollution? Oh, just the whole city is noisy. Oh, is it because that road type? Or just, oh, there's just a lot of traffic. We need better health over here. Healthcare is bad over here. Got it. Got it. What can we do for health over here? We haven't built a hospital. I think maybe the big city should have a hospital. So what's the hospital cost? 65. Okay, we're gonna build up enough to build the hospital. And then I think that's where we'll end the episode for today. Look at the cops knocking out all that. That's great. Again, Crest Hill does look a lot better. That looks a lot more parky with those extra trees in it. I think that worked out great. How's our industry doing here? This is not really advancing at all. It's just slowly getting there. It is making a profit. Not very impressive one, but somewhat of a profit. Come on, let's build a hospital, folks. Where do we want to put our hospital? I think I want to put it right off on this area over here. I think I'm happy to put that on this. Again, we're treating these as locals almost. I'm okay with putting it on this road, I think. Because this area is not really zonable. Here we go. One hospital coming in. Right there. Beautiful. That should help with healthcare. Look at the ambulances streaking across the way. Look at that. How is traffic better here than it is over here? This has actually gotten a little bit better. And how is our... Oh man, my nose is dripping again. How's our subway doing? It's not being used at all. Hold on. What's wrong? We built tracks. What didn't we do right? We built an underground metro station. We didn't set up a line. Oh. No wonder no one was using the metro. No wonder. Now we'll see if anybody uses that. I feel like it gets us most places pretty well. But we'll see if anybody uses that over the week. We built our hospital. We built our services. We're starting to get a need. Oh, we're seeing some big buildings pop up. How's that skyline look from Old Town? How's that look over there? Look at that. Oh, just over the trees, you can see all of the new construction going up. I love it. I love it. Well, folks, that is where we're going to stop for City Skylines today. We got this built up. Next episode, I guess, is going to be some more mass transit. We're going to look at what we need to do in order to maybe add some bus routes to the Old Town and to New Town as well, to the new area. We have a constant need for more, like, people are just insatiably hungry for living space. Ooh, we're a small city. Population 10,000. Cable cars, high-tech housing. We can build trains, high-rise band. We can build all kinds of monorails. We have a train station, cargo terminals, multi-level hubs, end-of-line cable car. Okay, so a bunch of cable car stuff. The yoga garden and the hydro power plant and the basketball arena. Huh. Cool. What's the next? 16,000. We get to be a big city, and that's when we get the crematorium and some other cool stuff. All right. Well, folks, I'm feeling happy with where we are. Whoa, what am I doing here? Whoop. We're just going to throw down some quick last-minute residential here. And, you know, these residents, they're close enough. I was just thinking we might want to put in, I think we might build a separate town. I know that sounds weird, but hear me out. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking this is all really cool. Like, we built this separate from here. But what if we built a little town? We're getting lots of money, and we're getting to the point where we can do some stuff if we want to. What if we were... we almost have our residential needs met. Oh my goodness. What if we were to build like another commercially district, but we don't do something like this? What if we did, like in this area up here, we just started a whole new town. Like we started another main street, and we gave them like some offices in the center, and then some big commercial. Like if we just kind of layered it out from the inside out, kind of like this, but a little bit different. That might be cool to try out. That might be something we try. We do need more garbage. I can tell you right now that our garbage needs are not at all where they need to be. So we're going to spend a lot of cash right now. I know it sounds silly, but we're going to just design Garbage Row here. Look at them garbage trucks. Go, go, go. Now, I'm hoping... I don't know why people park here. I thought this was a highway. This isn't a highway. I've done stupid. I've done stupid. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. That's the problem. This is slowing people down, I think. I know we should be finishing, but... There we go. I don't know what I could do there. I think that's already highwayed up. And that's good. Alright. I saw cars parked on this roundabout, and I did not like it. So, we had to fix that. But there we go. We are getting a little bit of pollution out this way. So we just have to be careful we don't build anything here. It's affected by pollution. But yeah, I think that we will maybe look at expanding out some type of little city of its own. Maybe over here, because we don't have a lot of pressure up here from a perspective of traffic and things like that. All right, folks, I feel real good. We've accomplished a lot in the last couple episodes. We're going to keep going. We're going to see how big this city gets. I have no idea what to do about this traffic jam down here again. The only thing I can think is we could put in a roundabout. Like, I really do. I think a roundabout solves this issue, but I would hate to knock down all these buildings just to solve this one intersection problem. But we may have to, because this additional exit did not solve it. And we're still just having the same jam up everywhere. So this might be small roundabout time. In fact, if I don't do this now, my brain will not let me sleep tonight. So we're going to do this real quick. Here we go, folks. Get ready. It's going to get wild. Get ready. Get ready for this nonsense that I'm doing here. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm supposed to be stopping and going to bed. I got to go to work tomorrow, but here I am. Here I am. Doing this for you folks. Okay, we looked at going 6, right? 1, 2, 3. For a small roundabout. 1, 2, 3. Man, we're destroying a lot here. 1, 2, 3. I need you to not get off of that. 1, 2, 3. That doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right at all. This might be a little misshapen, but that's going to be okay. What is this? What are you doing here? Get out of the way, medical clinic. This medical clinic has to move somewhere. You can go here. No, that's a park. You can go here. Sorry, folks. Progress. Again, progress, everybody. Is this going to upgrade properly? Okay. Okay, so far so good. Maybe I will be able to sleep. Maybe. That would be nice. Grug would love to be able to sleep well tonight, knowing that this is not a problem anymore. Where is my bike lanes? Oh yeah. Oh, doesn't need that. All right, let's see what happens here. Does this fix this problem? Please let this fix this problem. Uh-oh. 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 Sorry about that, folks. I had to adjust something, and it requires us apparently zooming across the entire city. All right, is that better? Is this problem fixed? Are roundabouts just the solution to everything? Sunset Forestry area has reached level 3. Well, that's awesome. We can get a printing press and some other stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. And yes, folks, roundabouts are the answer to every problem in City Skylines. Apparently. Alright, folks, well, now that we have fixed this and I can sleep okay, we will end the episode there. Again, I'm going to say thanks for watching. Please tell your friends. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, get out of my city. We hope to see you soon.